Got your wizard on my wand, I just finished the Nuzlocke. Yeah, I'm farting on my roommate's door. I'm not gonna knock, wearing Wiz shirts in public, so the Wiz babes all flock. Bitch, I'm maxed out, why'd you hit 7 and fucking stop? Dahlia is my mom, she just helped me grow my deck. Hit her castle, she all on my Wiz. Insane bolt the tech, make her drink my potion. Got pilk running down her fucking neck. Zinky taught the Kraka Sutra, now I'm running up a check. I can talk to these women, oh shit, I just fucking rizzled. Can't even tie my shoes, she still wants my little wizard. Woman more like Mander, I'll talk to my little lizard. Zarek gave me the strats, now I'm all up in her gizzard. Got your wizard on my wand, I just finished the Nuzlocke. Yeah, I'm farting on my roommate's door. I'm not gonna knock, wearing Wiz shirts in public, so the Wiz babes all flock. Bitch, I'm maxed out, why'd you hit 7 and fucking stop? Dahlia is my mom, she just helped me grow my deck. Hit her castle, she all on my Wiz. Insane bolt the tech, make her drink my potion. Got pilk running down her fucking neck. Zinky taught the Kraka Sutra, now I'm running up a check. I can talk to these women, oh shit, I just fucking rizzled. Can't even tie my shoes, she still wants my little wizard. Woman more like Mander, I'll talk to my little lizard. Zarek gave me the strats, now I'm all up in her gizzard. Got your wizard on my wand, I just finished the Nuzlocke. Yeah, I'm farting on my roommate's door. I'm not gonna knock, wearing Wiz shirts in public, so the Wiz babes all flock. Bitch, I'm maxed out, why'd you hit 7 and fucking stop? Dahlia is my mom, she just helped me grow my deck. Hit her castle, she all on my Wiz. Insane bolt the tech, make her drink my potion. Got pilk running down her fucking neck. Zinky taught the Kraka Sutra, now I'm running up a check. I can talk to these women, oh shit, I just fucking rizzled. Can't even tie my shoes.
What's up, losers? Why is nothing working? Man, I really had this all set up too. I even had the music working, bro. Is the music back? The music's back. What's up, 7? How are we doing today? We are so back. Alright, I was a good boy off stream, bro. I played so much Wiz today already. So I did all the fucking stupid bullshit crafting. I don't know. I got whatever. I got full bullshit besides boots. Because we are gonna get boots. We got the Advastic bootstrap. We just have to level up like once. I even got a pet that has spell proof. That's how fucking much grinding I did off stream. I was on that shit, bro. Before or after the final? My final was at 9. I'll be honest, like, I got all my assignments graded. And it turned out what I thought of, like, I got 100 on the thing I didn't think I was going to get. So, like, I actually didn't have to take the final. So I studied for, like, 2 hours, and that was just a complete waste of fucking time. So, yeah, it's probably a good thing, too, because did not perform super well on that. Yeah, I bought the roller skate mount because it was the loyalty store mount for this week, and that's like, I honestly save my loyalty tokens until cool mounts come, and then I just buy it. That's the best feeling, though. Yeah, I mean, I just wish I had known. He literally graded my assignment like at like fucking like an absurd hour of the night or of the morning. It was like 7 in the morning. He submitted it, and my test was at 9, so it's just kind of waste. EA, I would go through each and every one of your bans with you happily, and I can explain every one of them. Bring up your chat logs. We can have a public trial for you. You earned every one of your bans. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from you. This isn't me being. I don't just ban people. Did I ping the Discord? Nope. Dude, it actually sucks that Twitch doesn't, or YouTube doesn't have like good chat log system. Kind of sucks. I am live on Twitch, right? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Ugh. Is this game dying or what? I mean, Wiz is never gonna be Fortnite, but it's not going anywhere. Bro took my chat personally. I think there's a dangerous narrative that goes around that I ban people unjustly, and it's a reason why people that should stay banned don't stay banned. And I need to clear this narrative. Like, there are meme bans from time to time. But as a general rule of thumb, when I ban people, it's because they fucking deserve it. What's up, dweeb knockhead? Yeah, it was chill. Like, I low-key could have gotten a 0 on it and stuff. It actually was dumb, too, because, like, the way it works is, like, even if you get a good grade in the class, once it's pass-fail, it doesn't matter. So now that I was at, like, 80%, and it was only 10% of my grade, so it was, like, no reason for me to go, but... Bro's just bullying his chat? I'm not. We can pull up EA's chat logs. I'd be happy to go through them. If I could, if that was a feature. You deserve to be banned. I wouldn't just ban, it doesn't make sense how it's like the same repeat 5 offenders that seem to have this idea that I am like the evil person that's like the wolf killing the lamb. When no one else but those small group of people have that problem. What's up, Frisky? It's my cat's favorite cat food. It's like the only cat food he'll fucking eat. He's like anti-picky because it's like the cheapest cat food. Everyone in chat? No, it's actually not. There are people that I genuinely do meme ban. But actually, I used to meme ban a lot. I don't meme ban anymore. Because then it's like, I don't want to be in a situation where I ban someone and then they're like, whatever, like they're banned. So now all I do is meme timeout. For me to actively ban you, and especially if it's coming from me, you fucking deserved it. Truthfully. Yeah, it is like the bar that has the 5 regulars that are like, but it's different because at a bar, it's like, I think we need like a pin of shame. Like if you get, if you fucking like get banned for, I'm gonna have to start like putting the reasons up somewhere. I could go back in the VOD if I really wanted to and find your comment. It was something devious. It always is with UAA. It was something insane. It was something I couldn't reasonably let fly in chat. And I take so much... It also usually is not something even directed at me. It's usually not like something that's said at me that hurts my feelings. It's usually something that's just so blatantly over here, like I cannot let it fly. Yeah, the problem with that, though, is then it would turn into like a high score context. Then it would turn into like let me see if I can get up the funniest thing on the wall of shame, which I don't think is the vibe I would be going for there. Dude, I know I don't just meme ban people. What's up, Yo-Yo Man? I swear I don't. Are you going to your commencement? What the fuck is a commencement? Am I like, I'm going to graduation. Doesn't your commencement happen at the start of the semester? Graduation ceremony, yeah. All I give a fuck about, honestly, is the senior formal. I'm going to that, and I'm going to, like, the actual walk across the stage. Every other graduation event, I would rather hang out with my friends and drink. I don't care about any other of them. Yes, I will be walking across the stage. I said I was gooning once in chat and got banned. Okay, first off, you got timed out. Second off, you know what that implies, right? You know what you're insinuating. That would not fly in anyone else's chat. Go to another streamer's chat and type that shit and see what happens. Another ethical, you know, Northern Lion adjacent, like, high intellectual chat and try to do that, like ours. And I feel like you would see what I'm coming from. Will the graduation be live streamed? You guys are not watching my graduation. I'm not dropping the link. What is a foid? What are these? I don't even. The game's evolving beyond me. Firearm? I don't think that's what it means. A derogatory slang term used mostly in incel communities to refer to a woman. It's short for femoid. What the fuck is a femoid? Used in online mansphere and incel communities is it what? I don't understand what it means. Is it offensive? Should I be upset that you're saying this? It's kind of, when I Google it, it's just kind of calling you an incel. Keep going, I'm almost finished. Like, this mods. That message has been on, it's gone by the fucking chat box already. What are we doing? What has happened to this fucking country? What happened to this? We once were a proud chatting nation, and now we can't even ban people saying shit like that. It's not offensive. It just feels like one of those things where it's like, I just like I don't think you should say it because I don't think you want to be associated with the people who say it. Even if it's not like you just don't want, that should not be a word in your vocabulary. It's just, you're just only associating with fucking losers. It's like goon. Like, even if goon has like applications that maybe aren't like the lamest thing ever, you don't want to be associated with those people. Zeret, you know what a true cell is? I have no idea. I don't know. It's a funny word and I'm just rage baiting you. Okay, this is the other thing that I think has become a problem. The term rage bait is so misused. It's so misused. Rage baiting is an art form. It's not just being annoying. There's a difference between just being fucking annoying and like good rage baiting. I don't, there's nuance to a good rage bait. A good rage bait would be like if I did something stupid in the game and it would be like and it's like something that at least takes a little bit of thought. Dusty is a good Dusty, but Dusty also isn't a great rage baiter all the time. Dusty has some good rage baits, for sure. But Dusty also trends too far into the realm of just being persistently, like, fucking annoying. You can have a good rage bait. There are good rage baits. There are funny rage bait bits. Like, if you go... I've seen this happen now, more and more. It's like, if you go into someone's chat, and you just spam... Like, that's not rage bait. That's just being fucking annoying. Hit Potential is a great rage bait. Inventing an imaginary game mechanic and explain... That is a good rage bait. That, objectively, that's a better rage bait than just fucking, like, spamming shit. Or just, like being, you know... Because it's like, when I lose a tough fight and you, like, reference an imaginary game mechanic that you made up, that's a good rage bait. It's different than just, if you were to just come into chat and just spam, like, you suck, you suck, you suck. Like, that's not rage baiting. It's just being fucking annoying. There's no skill involved. My rage bait worked, you're still talking about it. You are a low-tier rage baiter. Dude, there are... anyone competent in rage baiting would rage bait circles around you. I'm saying, if your goal is to be annoying and rage bait, that's fine. Do it with some level of thought. You can rage bait in a way that is going to be funny for everyone but me. That is the other thing about a good rage bait. Like, Pit Potential is funny for everyone but me when it makes me angry. When you come into chat and you just spam, like, shit, it's not funny for anyone else. You're just annoying. This is funny for everybody but you. Okay, you know what? Fucking, I'll just freaking dance for the court, like a jester. What are we doing here? I think once calling me piss hands once, it can be a good rage bait, right? I think calling me stinky once is a good rage bait, but it gets to a point when it's like the joke cannot be funny 5,000 times in a row. You know? There's also a difference between a reoccurring bit and, like, spamming a bit. There's just nuance there. Chipotle is S tier, like, unironically. If I have to go somewhere and I have to get a meal in under 10 minutes, that's the best food you're gonna get. Like, I'm not even rage baiting. I really don't think that's like a particularly, like, bold claim either. I'm begging you to just try Qdoba and leave Chipotle behind. I don't think I have a Qdoba anywhere near me. I don't think there's a Qdoba in New York. The closest one to me is in Brooklyn. People tell him Chipotle is not Mexican food, but it's its own kind of thing. What does that mean? It's not Mexican food. I'm not arguing it's great Mexican food. I'm saying it's great fast food. It's actually like very, I mean, it's white people Mexican food. I don't even know if you could call it Mexican inspired. Mexican adjacent, maybe? Wow, that's a... Dude, why do I get all the good balance gear? Like, always in these runs. I always get goated balance gear. Adjacent? As in across from? I just discarded the scarecrow. Saved my life. What do you think of IPAs? I mean, I enjoy a good IPA. That being said, I have to be in, like, the right mood for it, and it has to be... I'm only drinking, like, 1 or 2. I'm not slamming back 6 IPAs on a weekend. But, like, if the mood is right, if the shoe fits... You know what I mean? Is IPA Indian Pale Ale? India Pale Ale. Dude, I know I'm just gonna finally do a balance run and then I'm not gonna get any of the good gear. IPA is what beer haters think beer tastes like. I don't even know how to respond to that. I guess. I think if you don't like light beer, you're gonna dislike IPAs even more. I guess if you don't like beers, you probably will hate IPAs even more. I could see that. I'd subscribe to that idea. I have no idea what that even means. What's up, Isaiah? EA deserved it. EA just, like, says some of the craziest, most unhinged things you should never type. Objectively deserving. What did he do? I don't know. But I just know he deserved it. EA just has some of the craziest things ever said about women, like, consistently. It's just like, you cannot be in chat. Like, I can't have you in chat saying these things. Again, I get, like, I'm like a pretty, like, I really don't have many rules, but like, there's at a certain point, man, it's like, there's some stuff we're saying, like, we can't say. Like, I just can't, I don't care how long you've been here. Like, we can't, you can't say that. Like, I don't know what a foid is. I try to Google it, and it's all it comes up is it's what incels call women. Like, I don't know what that is. It offensive? What is it? Why is it offensive? I don't know. I'm trying my best here. If it's what incels call women, then we all know the person in chat who's calling them foids are incels. Like, is that what else do we need? What else do we need? Like, I don't. Femcells use it. Like, what do these words fucking mean? I don't want to. I don't know. I just, like, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. What's up, Purr? Dude, I just, like, I don't go on 4chan. I don't know if I don't want to come across as someone who's, like, okay with you guys, like, being on 4chan. I think you're losers. Chud is just the combination of chopped huz, right? A lot of people use foid ironically. Like, I don't know. Like, I think this is one of those things where, like, when I see people using that language, I think you're a loser. That's why I think you shouldn't use it. Especially if it's offensive. Even then, even if it was, like, you just, like, I don't think you should want to present yourself in that way to the outside world. Dark Main Rider. Bought the wrong fucking thing. Do have to level lock. It completely dehumanizes women and is just not cool. Okay, we should not use the word. I don't know where this is again. This is like my goon question. Where does the word goon originate? Where does it come from? How did we one day decide that goon wasn't something Batman fought and it means to goon? How does this happen? Yeah, but how does the internet decide these things? Where are they birthed from? We have gone down this rabbit hole before. My fucking internet cut out. I think it's back. There it is. I don't know where the ice cream talk comes from. I think I'm too old for this. I'm not a huge ice cream guy. To be so real. I just feel like I'll eat ice cream if it's presented to me. I'm not gonna go seek it out. I'm never just gonna buy ice cream. I'm not gonna buy ice cream. My voice is hella off. You gotta refresh the page. How much do we have to donate for you to get a better camera? I want to analyze your face better. Yeah, I'm gonna be so get some hobbies or like I can't like I just like we gotta figure something out here. There's something that's not like something we should be saying. Like I don't know how to say and it's like one of those things where it's like we just gotta figure some shit out here. Just not gonna buy ice cream. I don't know. I don't really crave ice cream. Okay, my hobby is Wizard 101. Fair points, okay? I don't mean to come from a place of superiority. But if you're in a Wizard 101 chat, just talking like incel language and asking me to get a better camera so you can analyze my face, so you can put it into your incel calculations, like we just like I don't mean to come on like just like we gotta figure something out in this chat, you know? We got it. Richard, I'm gonna start screaming. I'm gonna start screaming. I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna lose it. I'm losing it slowly. Just be honest in a less condescending manner. I've tried. I've tried to soft launch the, like, we gotta stop. I try. I don't know. Honestly, I think we just have to start being, like, harsher on bans. We need to start actually, like, keeping some people banned. I think this is step one to my solution. You just have to say firmly and gently, no, this isn't the place for that. What are we talking about? You need a secret code for us to ban someone with full seriousness? I don't do meme bans! If I ban them, keep them banned. If I ban them, just keep them banned. I don't meme ban people. If I time someone out for 24 hours, though, they can come back. There are no meme bans. I haven't done one in years. I've had no meme bans. Not one. There are no ban appeals pending. It's actually, like, comically difficult to get banned. You have to very clearly be a bot, say something abhorrent. Those are the only two. Dusty is not a meme ban. Dusty comes in here and just spams and, like, harasses me. Like, that's not. I don't know where the wires got crossed here. I don't know if we think this is a bit. I do not like Dusty. I come here and every Dusty chat I read, every Dusty message I read in Discord makes my day worse. This isn't a bit. There's a reason I banned him. Dusty spent 2 years doing nothing but antagonizing me. It doesn't matter if you like Dusty. I don't give a fuck. It's not. Okay, this is my thing. Is like, why of all the people that come into chat and interact, would Dusty be the one that's consistently banned? If I did it, and even that, if Dusty's nice to you, that's a completely different thing. Dusty should be allowed to come to stream chat and do nothing but complain about what game I'm playing the entire time. Just say stuff that's not even relevant to stream. Just like, no. Like, at a certain point, it's just fucking, no. I don't want him here. It's also one of those things where it's like, it compounds. Where at first it's funny, and then it gets to a point where it's like, like, they keep taking a step and step further until they're, like, doing shit that's, like, not okay. First Amendment, Twin? You don't have First Amendment protections here. I have a responsibility to curate the chat. we need to cull things. We need to start just trimming some stuff. We are not unionizing. We are not unionizing. How many people are actually permabanned from chat? You ready for this? Spin that into like, just like ripping on me constantly. It's like, I don't really care, but at a certain point, it's like, it affects the chat negatively. It's also like, there's shit where it's like, I don't really care about like, people saying stuff about me or whatever. But then it gets to a point where it's like, gets weird and parasocial. And then it's like, if you don't stop it, then it turns into a situation where, like, it's like Sam, where, like, it gets fucking weird. And, like, and I just, like, when we ban those people, they just have to stay banned. I don't care how nice they are in the Discord, or, like, it gets to a point. There's a difference, too, between, like, a well-thought-out critique or like tease or like making fun of something and just being like a negative Nelly and just like hate it. Like it gets to a point where it's like you're killing the vibe of the stream and I don't want you here. Like I don't think you should have a right to just like be Dusty and like just be kind of like the worst person ever, and it's like the bit's only funny for so long. What's up, Brad? EA's hit the second tower and is on a federal list. Again, it's like, if that's your idea of like it's just not like I don't want to deal with it. even if you enjoy it, I'm sorry, I don't enjoy it, you know? It just gets to a point where it's like you don't. Dusty was a reasonable ban. Ooh. Dude, I banned Dusty and then everyone told me to unban Dusty. And his response to getting unbanned was like, told me to go fuck myself. It's like, that's fine. But the other part of this relationship is then it can't be expected that like, I'm going to be nice to Dusty. I'm not going to, like, if I'm being told to go fuck myself, like, it's like, oh, okay, like, you don't, you know, like, what do you, I don't know what you want from me. Like, you want me to be like, oh, thanks for, like, what do I even say to this? Are you ever gonna let people send in clips again? I mean, media share's probably on right now. $19.84. Again, I think it's different of like a stream. Like, if I don't want you to say certain things in the stream, I like don't. That should be something I'm allowed to curate. Yo, Jonathan with the 5 gifted, I appreciate it. W Jonathan. Daddy! Is this gonna become another video? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I have to beat the challenge. Daddy! Got all my friends into your comment. Yo, what's up, Soft Lead? I appreciate it. Shout out, bro. Daddy! 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 What's up, burritos and shinies? I don't. It also is like, I feel like at a certain point too, it's like it's so context dependent on the stream. Because if it's like a really hyperactive stream, and it's like I'm sucking at a game or something, and like whatever, like then it's the chat obviously like is different than like if I'm sitting here playing Wizard 101, grinding the second arc Wizlocke, casting scarecrows, and then it's like all you ever talk about, you know? It's like, I don't know. I remember when I beat Terraria, totally legit, no help at all. When are you day drinking next? I think Saturday. I think tomorrow I'm probably not going to stream. Because I'm going to upload the Minecraft video. And then Saturday I'll probably do another drinking stream. I don't really know what I'm going to stream yet, but... I'm not unbanning Dusty. It's like, it's not happening. I don't want to. I have no reason to. Drunk we had a lot of good suggestions last stream, and I kind of forgot them all. What are the level caps for Arc 2? It goes up 10 levels each world. So, like, Celestia's 50, then Zafaria's 60, Avalon 70, and so on. Khrysalis is 90. Just because that's, like, how they kind of, you know... It's not an exact science. You should drink 9 AM club for a great day and better tomorrow? What? I don't think Wiz is ever going to be a good drinking game. It's just way too slow. When are you going to do no pip, no mana second arc? I don't think it would it be possible if I used, like, I allowed the crown shop? It probably would be. I think you'll have to allow the crown shop though, because you need like the item card polymorphs and shit. Oh fuck yeah, I was supposed to do a Waterworks run. I actually can go do that right now. We should destroy Waterworks. I might want to level my pet a little bit more. Just get for the resist. I'll probably do a Waterworks run this stream, though. Any challenge that requires the crown shop is not a good challenge? I don't think that's true. I mean, I think as long as the crown shop is like an extension of the limit of the challenge. Where like, if you're using the crown shop as a clutch, it's different. A crutch, not a clutch. If you're like turning to the crown shop because you don't want to do a grind or something, it's a lot different than if you're like trying to beat something that's like gets way harder into the second arc, and the only way you can do it is with the crown shop, you know what I mean? Can you do a Monstrology challenge? I don't really ever want to do a minion challenge. It's like a good idea, but I don't want to sit around and watch the AI fight each other, you know what I mean? I think just like having to watch minions AI try to figure out how to kill stuff would like not be fun for me. Or the stream. You know what I mean? If we're just kind of like sitting here waiting for the waiting for like Wally to figure out how to cast Insane Bolt. I could eventually maybe see myself doing a Monstrology challenge. where it would be like a Monstrology marathon or something, and maybe I try to like collect every minion. I've thought about I don't know where I'm going. I've thought about doing something like that before. But, I don't know. I still want to do a fishing stream. I think catching every fish in Wizard 101 would be a fun stream. I just don't know how well of a video it would be. Because at a certain point, it might even honestly have to be like a short. I've also thought about like trying to 100% Wizard 101 as like another long form video, but I feel like that would be a ton of work, so I don't know. Pirate 101 pet only? I don't think that's possible, right? Although I don't know like how I should go buy Shanta puddings. How good does like your pet become? You know what I mean? Like, could you get a pet that could... There's no way. Like, there's no way your pet's killing Kane, right? What about the death minions? Dude, I don't know. I don't look at stuff before it comes to Live Realm, to be honest. What was I looking for? Shanta puddings? Need more money. I don't know, I don't do it. Hmm. 15 resists is kind of a lot. No, I already have one. Never mind. These... Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't 100% whiz in, like, collecting every item. I think, to me, 100%ing whiz would be max... Just, like, maxing all of this shit. Like, your max crafting, max fishing, max gardening. I don't know. Who is this? Who is this professor's assistant? Who are you, Eric Blue Eyes? No, I think you could, like... I mean, to me, it would be having a character with every quest completed. And every level maxed out. I honestly think it would probably, to me, be more about, like, having, like, a gear set for, like, every activity as well, or some shit. What the fuck is that card? Okay, that's not good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really give a... I don't think 100%ing would be, like, having to collect every badge. Because it's just not. You're just not going to do that. Or, like, collect every pet or something crazy. You know? The 4 resist. That's pretty good. I don't really... I kind of want to just quest for a little while before doing Waterworks. I guess even now, though, I'm really strong. I kind of would just fucking destroy Waterworks. Dude, I also have like a good amount of balance set here, which is kind of weird. I have like 50 balance resist from nowhere. We could try it. Fuck it, why not? Let's just go do Waterworks. I'm a gamer, right? Last time I checked. They said in like 2021 that only 300 or so accounts had a maxed wizard on every school. But I think that's really underestimating the amount of people that actually have done it. and just did it on multiple accounts. I think there's a lot more people that have done it. They just did it on 2 accounts. What is the Wizlocke? It's a deathless Wiz challenge. All the rules are in the description. What's up, Sid? I thought about trying to go for it. And then it's like I'd have to boost up an ice and a life, and it's like, yeah, no. I have had a max on 5 of the schools, but not at the same time. I have had every school but life and ice, I've had a max wizard at some point. But they weren't all at the same time, if that makes sense. I think it's way more than 300 people. I think you're underestimating, like, the whale population of this game. I think especially if you're counting multiple accounts. Because there are people like Papa who have gotten 4 in one playthrough by quad boxing, you know? Where it's like, if you quad box through this game, it's not that long. You could do it under 1,000 hours pretty easily. Get me in the hut. Quad boxing's there right now. It is kind of a weird achievement too. I would have been close. If I would have done my balance on my main account, I probably could have pushed for it. Dude, I imagine too, with now having dude, it would be easy to do now. If you were willing to buy world elixirs, that shit would be free as fuck. If you just buy, like, second arc world elixirs, you could probably max, like, a wizard in 4 days. Would you ever get into the PvP space of Wiz? No. I have no interest. It's, like, so toxic, and I just, like, no. I haven't made a couple PvP videos. I also don't think it was, like... I wasn't very good. So I'm sure that's probably why the videos weren't super entertaining. But it's like, I feel like I maybe one day, if PvP gets better, would do like a Warlord video. And maybe like stream it and get good at PvP. And then make one long form video rather than like Let's Play style PvP videos. But, dude, Awesome the Sauce would fucking default dance on me. I don't know how any of the gambits work in this game. It wouldn't even be entertaining. PvP has always been flawed in Wiz. I am a fundamental believer of PvP in this game was never good. I think this is like another thing with Wiz where people look through it with rose-tinted glasses. It's like, I wasn't super involved in PvP, so maybe I'm wrong. But I remember, like, even in the Darkmoor days, people complaining like crazy about, like, you know, it used to be like going first was such an insane advantage. And every PvP ever would complain about it. And now it's like, they complain about once the turn system changed, they started complaining. I don't know. I just don't think the game is built to be like a truly great competitive game. When will you collab with Selena Gomez where you sing while she plays Wiz? I think I'm gonna push that off to next weekend, probably. Would the gaming space be better if competitive modes were gotten rid of? I don't think so. I just don't think every game needs to be competitive. I think if you're gonna build a hard game, especially, and you want it to have like a PvP mode, it has to be built with that in mind. One of the things I don't understand about how Wiz PvP ever even like, because it's always been matchup based. And even more now, it's like matchup based. I would hate the feeling of like losing a fight because I just queued against the wrong school, you know what I mean? That was my big issue with Pokemon TCG Pocket. That's why I kind of like never got super into playing it. Because I feel like there would be like 4 meta decks and they would all counter each other like rock, paper, scissors style. That's why I think Rochambeau is such a stupid name. Because it's just implying that like schools have counters to it. You know, I just think it's dumb. Like I don't why should the game be decided by counter matchup? And inevitably the best school is just gonna become the one that like is able to beat its counter matchups most often, you know? Why is gardening not allowed in your Wizlocke? To prevent pet training was the idea. To prevent overly pet training. It's more of an artifact of the first Arc Wizlocke. It doesn't have as much application in the second one. But I just didn't get rid of the rule. The idea was to ban everything where, like, the solution to a problem may become go and grind for, like, 50 years. If that makes sense. Actually, I saw a YouTube short of, like, Pokemon challenges talking about this. And I was like, this actually reminds me, like, he was talking about how, like, I guess in the new Nuzlocke games, there's, like, some big thing where, like, if you, in Pokemon Platinum, Kaizo or whatever it's called, if you, like, pre-sleep all your Pokemon, it can, like, you can essentially, like, get one free turn of, like, every Pokemon can't get a status condition or something. Because you, like, they sleep for 5 rounds no matter what. So you can, like, pre-sleep them. But, like, he was talking about how, like, that sucks as, like, a solution to problems. Because it's just, like, your best... It sucks when the answer to something in a gaming challenge is, like, you should have just grinded more, you know? Or, like, if the solution to something is just 50 hours of mindless grinding, it's, like, that's kind of dumb. He was also talking about the calculators, which is my big beef with Pokemon Nuzlocks. Like, those Pokemon Nuzlocks. Where if, like, the solution to something is, like, if you lose, and it felt like the reason you lost is, like, well, I should have just went and gardened for 50 hours, like, that sucks. You know? I don't want the solution to, like, why I lost to be, like... Oh, you just have to go garden for 50 hours, you know what I mean? I honestly could not tell you about PvP and Pirate. I never played. And I don't think I've ever watched any PvP Pirate. I'd have to imagine it has a lot of the same problems Wiz does, where it's just like wasn't built to be a PvP game. I could see losing to like double tap proccing or something would be really annoying. I don't know how it works, but I could see that becoming annoying for sure, for sure. mean, I feel like for a card game to be like competitive, it has to be made with like such care and balance, and it also probably has to be made around like the PvP aspect of the game, and that's just not Wiz. That's just never been Wiz. How do you wash your BBL to avoid the stinky juices? Like, here's my question. It's like, what? How? How and why did we get here? What led you to believe that was, you know, like, is it something I did? I like TCG Pocket. I honestly like collecting cards and playing against the computer more. Once it... Fuck, I gotta sneeze. Once it devolved into, like, the Giratina and Darkrai deck was just, like, unbeatable if you drew the right cards, it's like, I don't really want to play against other people. I like blueberries. I don't think they're, like, a top-tier fruit, though. I enjoy blueberries. Blueberries are one of the fringe fruits. Like, maybe if I see some really good blueberries, I'd buy them. But probably not. Probably not. But if someone had blueberries for me, I'd eat them. I feel like I've done a fruit tier list, like, recently. I think my S tiers are watermelon, strawberry, and orange. I think those are the big three. For sure. I like peaches. I think peaches are a solid A. I don't think they're an S for me. I just don't think a really good peach hits the same for me as like a really good orange. A really good orange has to be like the best. I also think peaches like are too easy. You know, I want to work a little bit. I definitely prefer more sweet fruit in general. I don't like mangoes. I'm not a mango enjoyer. I like pineapple, it's just not worth the effort. Where it's like, it's doing too much for what it's worth to me. I don't want to have to, like, go through World War III trying to get the fruit out of the pineapple. And I don't like fighting. And then sometimes you get a pineapple and it's like, even once you cut it, it's like you still left too much of the spiky part in and it fights you. Kumquats aren't real. Grown man, by the way. I just think I will get infinitely times more enjoyment out of fucking just like buying a bag of oranges. I feel like for me to pick a pineapple up off the shelf and be willing to have that fight with it, like, it's gotta be a really good pineapple. And then pineapple also has the same problem that I think is the big problem, that actually the one thing holding watermelon back from being the true go-to fruit. Where it's like, sometimes you just don't get a good melon. Sometimes you open up a fruit and it's just not good. And it's harder to tell. I feel like from an orange, you have a higher likelihood of telling from the exterior, where like watermelons and pineapples, sometimes you're looking at them and they look good and fine. And then you get in there and it's like, this sucks. What happened? I was led astray. I was run amok. Banana to me is an egg. I think I have a lot of fruits in egg. Where it's like, I don't think banana to me, it just doesn't have the taste profile. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. At the end of the day, man, it's hard to say to some fruit you love, but like, you're just not good enough. What's the highest, like, volatile fruit? You know what's the highest volatile fruit is raspberries. A good raspberry is... like 10 out of 10 raspberries are probably better than any fruit ever. It's the same with blackberries, low-key. You get like a 10 out of 10 blackberry, it is the best fruit. But then it's like you get like most blackberries aren't that good. Most of them are mid, right? And it's like, where does the mid rank in relation? Ooh, avocado's a dark horse. I don't think people talk about avocado. Yeah, but it's hard because, like, I think I enjoy avocados enough where I would eat avocados just by themselves if it was more societally acceptable. I do fucking love, like, you can put putting avocado on a sandwich is like underrated tech. Tomato. Tomato's technically a fruit, right? If you walk down the street eating just an avocado like it's an apple, people are gonna look at you like it's weird. In dining halls across America, you aren't gonna get... There will be a bowl of apples and oranges. There will not be a bowl of avocados. Cherry tomato's a weird pick. As your favorite fruit, that is a little borderline sociopathic, I think. Avocados, the other thing about avocados is they're expensive. Where, like, I feel like that's why they have found their role as, like, an accessory more than a mainstay. Even just to, like, the sentence of I really love cherry tomatoes, I think is a little weird. I think we're talking about, like, the GOAT of the sport here. We're having a conversation about, like, the LeBrons and the Michael Jordans, and you just came in with, like, a Mike Conley, you know? It's like, maybe, like, probably, like, I can see why you might enjoy it, but it's kind of a weird pull in a situation like this. I think Annoying Orange did irreparable damage to oranges. I don't think pop culture has ever viewed oranges the same way since the Annoying Orange. What number is this? I think this is 6. It's like 5, 6, or 8 or something. I don't know. One of those numbers. My first run that, like, I count some of the time, I don't count the other times because it was a different rule set, so I don't know. Would you be down to play through Inscription? I don't know what that is. What is it? Inscription? No. I couldn't do it. Just looking at these pictures, not gonna be a game for me. You failed your engineering exam? That sucks. one time, this story probably isn't gonna make you feel better, but in high school, there was a kid I went to he was in my Spanish class, and he failed the Spanish class the year before, so they made him retake it. But because he, like, had taken all the class before, and he had all the tests and quizzes still, and, like, in his memory, he did really well. And he used to come over to me, because, like, I would, like, whatever, like, usually, like, study and try pretty hard. And he would flex the fact that he got, like, you know, perfect scores on all the quizzes and exams. I don't know if this story's helping. But I think about it a lot, actually. And then it became a running bit. Where, like, before you take the test, you'd be like... I'd lean over to him and be like, yo, was this one hard last year? Wait, how long does homework take you last year? Annoying Orange is still making videos? I have to imagine... really? That's crazy. Like, still the same cast of fruits and everything, too? It's pretty wild. But doesn't every fruit range from, like... if a fruit... I think it's a different argument of, like, every fruit can go bad. So it's like, I feel like oranges relative to, like, berries are pretty resilient. You can hold on to an orange for a lot longer than you can hold on to, like, berries. I don't know, bro. I failed more than my fair share of shit. If that makes you... I don't think that'll make you feel better either. I'm actually quite good at that. It's one of my skills, I think you could say. I think Annoying Orange is, like, political now? What? At what point do I guess it's probably, like, pretty low. Now I'm curious. Like, I wonder, what does the Annoying Orange, like, do? Like, what are his videos? Orange. Annoying Orange Fruit I mean, he does weekly upload. It looks like a lot of these are, like, compilation-based. I gotta imagine it's, like... These videos are pretty easy to make. Especially if you do, like... Annoying Orange most popular videos every year. I mean, just farming, like, 100k... How do these all have, like, 100k views? No wonder he hasn't stopped, bro. This is just an infinite money glitch. He's still fucking raking it in off the Annoying Orange. He's never gonna stop. What's up, PD? I appreciate you. I'm also a lemon eater. You know, and I used to be embarrassed to say it. If I ever get something that's got a lemon on it, I'm gonna eat the lemon. I'm not afraid to say it anymore. Lemon's one of those foods that I eat, though, when I, like, get a dish with a lemon, and then, like, I don't really enjoy it. I don't know why I do it, but I do it. I'm gonna do shit Battle Quest and Pirate 101. Save me. Yeah. Dude, honestly, I think the best investment I've ever had in a KingsIsle game was just, like, absolutely always buying the best ship stuff. Also, having Orca help me helped a lot, but like towards the end game when I started actually finally like leveling up my ship, definitely worth it. Usually I feel like I kind of waste gold in these games. I think that was worth every freaking coin. You ever just put sugar on a lemon round slice? The thing is, I don't buy lemons. I'm not deep enough in my cooking bag where I'm like actually putting lemons into use. Salt on a fresh cut potato slice is just like the cookie dough equivalent of French fries. I guess it's probably closer to potato chips. What? I guess, yeah. I guess how it's cut. I'm not sure, but the person playing the annoying orange isn't actually the annoying orange. I don't know. It's crazy too, because they had a TV show. How long did the annoying orange TV show was on Nickelodeon for like a while? I enjoy potatoes. I think potatoes' versatility is kind of unmatched. Wasn't Tobuscus on it? Was it Tobuscus or... Did you know what's... You know who the actors I always got confused? Which is, this might be a crazy thing to say, but I always thought that Tobuscus and the Spencer from iCarly were the same actor. I always thought that somehow Tobuscus had landed the iCarly guy role. And that's just not the case. They do look eerily similar. Especially in those Nickelodeon shows. Bro. Tobuscus, annoying orange. No, dude. I swear they actually do look alike. It's only in this show. When he had that haircut. I don't think this is my craziest take. I thought they were the same person. I don't think that's crazy at all, to be honest. Okay. I don't think they're that different. Okay, they're definitely much different people. They look very similar. I think that's fair to say. What's up, Micah? I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for. I might stream for a while tonight. We'll see. I want my granola bar. Hold up. It's going well. I'm slogging through Azteca right now. I think they look closer alike than just being scruffy-haired white dudes. They have a similar face shape. Was it on Cartoon Network? Probably. I could see me being wrong. I watched both of them.
My pets will eat, but you are just more meat. I'll roast you up and gobble you down. And I'll use other car. Ha! My shadow.
I might just be dumb.
Well, your petty names.
Very possible. Tobuscus looks like Roderick. I think Roderick looks less like the both of them than Tobuscus. $100%. I think Roderick's the odd one out in that group. Rank 5 Stormweaving? Isn't that a grind? What's up, Sage? Boom. There's only one Roderick. The annoying orange pinball flash game. I was more of a Raft Wars guy. Raft Wars and Potty Racer. Stick Wars was great. Territory War was fucking so fun. I used to play a lot of Territory War. Loaded diaper. Raft Wars was unhinged? Was it? I mean, all those games were pretty violent. The Adventure Time League of Legends type game? I don't think so. Yo, Lion with the Ray, what's up, Lion? Appreciate it. Dude, what was the oh my god, I played so much of it. Dude, it was a mobile game on Adventure Time. It was a card game. It was eerily similar to Wizard 101. But it was Adventure Time themed. Was it Card Wars? And then they got rid of it. Dude, Card Wars was sick. And then they, like, either updated the game and changed everything about it, or, like... Adventure Time Battle Party? What's up, Lion? Right now we are, we're doing the second arc Wizlocke, but we're kind of at the part of the game where it's like, Zafaria pre-Mirror Lake is kind of just like, talk about other children's card games. It's very easy. Kind of slowly lose your mind as you crow over and over and over. I might go run Waterworks though. I think that'll be fun. Maybe I'll just go do Waterworks now. Kind of want to get done with the savannah so I don't have to come back here. Card Wars, they still make physical releases? Dude, I remember this could be me just being... No, this definitely happened. There was a Card Wars version that was like a really fun mobile game. And it was like definitely still had like the pay to win. It had like a Simpsons tap out style like timers and shit on it. But like it was less pay to win. And then I downloaded the new one like not that long ago, like only a couple years ago. I was like, they've ruined this game somehow. Dude, I played so much Card Jitsu, it was a problem. I used to make alt accounts penguins, so I could just farm black belts. I never got... I got the freaking... I definitely got the fire... The full fire suit. I don't know if I ever got the full water suit. And then they released... It took them so long to come out with, like, the Ice Ninja shit. I was not playing Club Penguin at that point. The Earn to Die games? What? If I have a full game... I think the reality of the first arc Wizlocke now is that it's like, I don't want to say solved. I would not top out with the Simpsons, if you know what I mean. Which Simpsons character? Now we're having an intellectual discourse. See ya, Lion. The what? I don't know what the Earn to Die games are. Krusty. That's an interesting take. I don't think that's what I was expecting, to be honest with you. Alright, what do I need to do Waterworks? I just need a bunch of blades. Is really what you need to get this done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have Dark Pact? Sick, or Dark Tribute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be enough to one-shot Squiddy Boy. Pretty comfortably. Let's just go do Waterworks. Fuck it, why not? Mr. Burns? Who is my... I don't know. Who's my favorite Simpsons character? I wasn't really a Simpsons guy. I feel like I was too young for, like, when I started watching Simpsons and, like, Family Guy, they were already kind of out of, like, their golden age. I was always more of a South Park fan. Anyone know the go-to spot for stone brick farming? I've always done it outside of the Shadow Castle. The castle where you fight Morgan. What's up, Tornado? I appreciate you. Like I don't know, it's kind of like that weird spot, but like that's a great place to farm bricks and ore. If you're low level, I usually just go to Croc. To like the dig sites. Where the fuck am I going? Stand socks are kind of so tough. I'm trying to think of what's the fucking... I don't think I have a favorite Simpsons character. I think I have one. I don't think anyone in that show is like particularly likable. Never played this. Would the South Park games be a fun drinking stream? I've still never played them.
Talk to Sir Thomas from ship. You'll need to defeat some river claws to find the key to the White Tower.
Wait, shouldn't I? Why can't I just go in here? Yes. Okay, maybe that's the drinking stream we'll do Saturday. I gotta... do I have to... I don't have to fight River Claws? What am I doing wrong? I have to go talk to the other guy, right? The guy by the Triton thing? I think I have to go talk to the Kraken dude. Roy McClure? Is that a Simpsons character? I really have negative Simpsons ball knowledge. Yeah, I had to do that. I got negative Simpsons ball knowledge. California has a lot. Like, it's definitely the most avocado available state. They're still expensive. Dude, it's also like, I hate the like, if you're going somewhere to add guacamole, the shit's more money. I think that's a bad feature. That just annoys me. What the fuck just happened to this? My key just popped back. Avocados from Mexico. I also think I'm a Family Guy apologist. I think people complain about Family Guy being like, just like low effort and brain dead and like relies too heavily on cutaways, but it's like, that's what I'm going for. I'm not going to fast food looking for fine dining, you know? I actually enjoy the fact that it's like so low effort. The jokes are like cheap. I'm never gonna go watch Family Guy just to watch Family Guy though. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be on in the background while I'm doing something else or like with a group of people talking or something, you know? I have seen the Lois Griffin Dahlia art. What's up, Cordelia? American Dad is an interesting one. I don't think I've ever had a less consistent show that I've enjoyed watching. I feel like there's some American Dad episodes I've watched that I thought were funny, and there's some where it's like, I cannot watch this. Dude, low-key, I'm kind of a Cleveland show apologist. I thought the Cleveland show wasn't that bad. It wasn't good. But I don't get the bit of, like, it was the worst television show ever, to be honest. I thought it was, like, pretty comfortably mid. It's definitely not worse than Family Guy by, like, a measurable margin. Fuck is... I don't know. Ba-ba. What's up, Walnut? Da-da-da. It's hard with names with the new, since YouTube got rid of usernames. What's up, Tillmanson? Because now it's like they blur together. Like, I don't know. Tillmanson? I don't know, bro. I also can't read. That's another problem I have. Watching the 999 videos. Dude, I also want to make another Sluggers video. I don't know. I think it would be fun if I grinded the shit out. Yeah, I don't really want to eat 9 hot dogs tomorrow, though. Maybe I'll play South Park. That would be fun. I want to grind the shit out of both those games and get really good at them. Because then I think I can do them back to back. I think I can beat the first 999 in All-Star Baseball and then go on to Sluggers and do a 10-10-10. I think I can pull it off. No, I just usually just go with the flow. I've also found that, like, inevitably, if, like, you have very strict drinking rules, I'm just gonna break them eventually. What's a game you want to do for a video that you haven't been able to do? I mean, there's just, like, such a long list of games. Part of the problem, too, with the with drinking streams is I never finish the games. So it's like, there's a lot of games I want to go back and finish. But, like, I want to do a Fallout. I want to play Fallout on stream at some point. I mean, there's so many games. I want to play Balatro at stream at some point. I want to do a Breath of the Wild marathon at some point. I think that could be really fun. 18, 18, 18 then? No, because ideally I wouldn't lose. So I would just win 5 of the 9, because it's best of 5, right? Or best of 9. And then I would do 2 best of 9s. I love Balatro too. I've completionist ++'d it. It's kind of crazy I haven't made a video on it yet. I think it'd be really fun too, because Balatro is such a, like, a game of, like, where it's like some really intelligent guy playing at a standing desk with a mustache. I think it would be fun to kind of, like, switch that up. I couldn't do a modded stream though until I played the games regularly, right? I feel like diving first time into modded Fallout would be kind of crazy. You know what I mean? I feel like I gotta at least play it vanilla once, right? I gotta play it at least vanilla once. I will never play Silksong again. I'm very content with the fact that I was terrible at that game, and it was not for me. It's just like, I get that's a game. It's also probably a game. I think there are games that I would enjoy a lot more if I played them off. We're gonna see a Subnautica 2 stream at some point? Is that out yet? Someone was talking about that last stream. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics game would be fun. Who the fuck is texting me? Got a Plants vs. Zombies stream? Fuck, I'm gonna have to do this fight. Got distracted. Plants vs. Zombies could be fun. Dude, I honestly think I could just try to Nuzlocke that game again at some point. I think with, like, how much better and, like, more I've learned about, like, how to actually... Okay, this is fucked. About how to Nuzlocke games, I think I could try to Nuzlocke it. I've thought about doing Animal Crossing in the same way of, like, Balatro, where it's, like, turning a game that's usually played as, like, a comfort stream game into, like, chaos. I just think it might be too slow. That's the problem. It's like, I want to play Stardew at some point, but I don't know. I don't think the game would. I think it's too slow. You know what I mean? I could do Breath of the Wild. I would just do it in a marathon setting, you know? It's just gotta be in America. It's gotta be in the marathon setting. I want to do a case-a-thon. This is my dream stream. I've been wanting to do since I'm, like, once I graduate. That's gonna be my graduation celebration stream, where I stream until I finish a full case of beer, and we'll call it the case-a-thon. It'll either be the most genius content thing I've ever done, or it'll suck. Jalen Brunson, what? I think I do a marathon of like 3 days where I drink a 30 rack. I think I take down a 30 rack. And all I do for 3 days straight is play Breath of the Wild. We'll call it the Case-a-thon. Do cold cases where you drink a case of beer and try to figure out an unsolved murder. Dude, I never thought about that, but like... Dude, the other thing is like, I gotta find someone who also streams who I could do shit like that with. Because I think something like Spy Party, if we were both drunk, would be so fucking funny. The cold case idea would be fun. I never thought about how, like, a mystery game would be really fun to do as a drinking stream as well. Monopoly online drinking. What is... I don't know any, like, mystery games. I don't have the ball knowledge. Clue? I don't know. I'll investigate. What is Spy Fox? Sly Cooper? Alright. All you have to do in this fight is blade up a ton and not use Crow. There's the cheats really don't apply as long as you only use single target or multi-target hits. Do I like pirate theme games? I want to do an Assassin's Creed Black Flag game eventually when it comes out. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, like the remaster, that'll be really fun. Finish Hitman, like that's the thing is like could also finish Hitman. What's the thing in Hitman where you do like a you like spawn in that room? You know what I'm talking about? I've watched a couple of the videos on it. What's that called? And it's like a campaign that's like parts of it are randomly generated. But it should be real murders the whole time. You're saying I should become a cop and try to drunkenly solve murder cases. Now that's real content. Yeah. Yeah, I think an Assassin's Creed stream like that would be really fun. I think I'm thinking a freelancer. I also, like, I feel like at a certain point, it's like, if I'm gonna make a Hitman sequel, I should probably, like, play through the game a little bit and get at least, like, a tiny bit better. Like, you know what I mean? I probably should, like, maybe do a challenge that's more about the actual challenge of it than just, like, murdering a bunch of civilians while hammered. Ace Attorney drunk would be fun, actually. Via Tornado. That's also a good shout. I don't know if I can do roleplay. I'm too cynical of a fucking person. Rocket League full. Oh, dude, this was another idea I had for sluggers. Would be, this would be so dumb. I don't know. This would, again, it's like either gonna be such a funny video or such a bad video. But like, I try to draft a team, and then it plays, and then we don't play. We let the CPU play for us. And I have to pretend like I'm the coach, and I'm like trying to get the team to win. I think that would either be really funny or absurdly stupid. I draft a team and I try to get them to beat the hardest CPUs. Boop, boop, boop. I kind of lost track of blades. We could turn it into a drinking game too. Like every time they strike out or something, and like you could just add a bunch of drinking rules to it. See if you can run the gauntlet. How many blades do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I think this kills. I'm pretty sure I might need to crit, but even if I don't crit, I can just blade up again. It's not the end of the world. Shot if team loses. Bruh. Yeah, there's definitely something there. Definitely something there. Bruh. No way I just can't get this off and I just lose, right? No way. Yeah, I could go do more Wii Sports. Kind of want to do a Wii boxing stream at some point. I think that would be fun. Holy fuck! Can we hit this guy? Thank you. What's up, dog socks? I mean, it only really got close because I fizzled like 27 times, and even then. Easy one shot. Okay, we definitely want this hat. Ooh, we have the best boots, but we definitely want this hat. Nope. Look, I got no gear drops from that. What the fuck? I'm doing Waterworks right now. I just missed out on the hat, which sucks. I've thought about doing Drunk FNAF as well. I might hold off on that, though, for like a Halloween stream or something. Drunk FNAF would be really funny, though. The problem with FNAF, I guess it would be different now. If I do it on like a Saturday drunk stream, maybe the chat will be like the chat for the when I played FNAF was so bad. I like usually chats like whatever, like jokingly bad, where we like whatever, but like chat was bad that stream. I did not like FNAF as a game. The bigger issue as well was like chat was just so fucking annoying. It was like the only time I've been like actually like super annoyed by like backseating. Five beers at Freddy's. That'd be funny. It was less about misbehaving and more about like people trying to just like lore dump and coach me through every single movement I was making. And I was like, okay, this is not fun. It's hard with a game, like it was the same problem with Undertale. Where like, it's actually not in the way of like, sometimes these Wiz streams will get annoying and it's because you guys are purposely being malicious. I don't think it was like a problem of people like purposely like trying to be annoying. It's just like, it's one of those games that people really, really like and I don't think they can help themselves. 5 beers at Freddy's. 5 locos at Freddy's. Yeah. You hit a point. I mean, it's the same with the Undertale fanbase. Like, I don't think people like are necessarily like trying to be obnoxious. But it's like when you are trying to play something someone really likes and is like super passionate about and knows absolutely all the ins and outs of it, and you don't like know what the fuck, like, it's hard. It's just, it's difficult, you know? I can't match your energy levels, really. I don't know. Like, if I saw someone playing Wiz, it's also like, it's like everyone wanted to help. Like, you know? If I saw someone playing Wiz and they were just like not playing super optimally, I don't know. I think at this point I could like hold my tongue, but I get it. I get why it's hard. I comprendiste. Silksong had a good amount of backseating as well. The thing about Silksong backseating is like it's usually more helpful than in a game like FNAF, where like there's only actually so much like input involved in that game, you know? What about Overcooked? What is Overcooked? Oh, this kind of looks like oh, what's the game where you play as like the little Play-Doh guys and you try to kill your friends, and it's like kind of a rage game? Not Fall Guys. Gang Beasts, maybe. I think I'm thinking of Gang Beasts. That game's fun, too. Definitely not Among Us. Okay, why am I about to die? What the fuck's going on? Uh-oh. Es no bueno. Please don't kill me. You caught me monologuing. $380. I think I'm good here as long as I don't fizzle. Just don't fizzle, it's that simple. I could still fizzle and then I'm probably fucked. Nope. This is Wizard 101. I was cursed by an evil ancient spirit to play this game till the end of time. It is my burden. It is not the modern equivalent of the Mona Lisa. It's more like if the video game version of, like, I don't know. Hard drugs, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it's quite better than the Mona Lisa. Don't know if I'd quite give it that. I do think an underrated aspect of this game is, like, just how much fucking content's in it now. There's such a ridiculous amount of fucking content in this game. Alright, maybe I shield once or twice this fight. Actually, I should just fucking one-shot. I think you could play this game for your entire lifetime and, like, you wouldn't be able to, like, truly 100% it. If this was the only video game I was allowed to play for the rest of my life, I don't think I 100% it. I don't think you get particularly close, either. But it's kind of like RuneScape adjacent. It's kind of like a RuneScape if all the combat was cards. I think there's one for 100 and one for 1,000. How do you feel about how they changed shadow spells? I don't really care, to be honest. I kind of already wasn't using them anymore. So. The changes just confuse me, because, like, I kind of liked when shadow spells were absolutely busted. I thought it was kind of fun that when they were also, like, way more random when you get shadow pips. At least from a PvE perspective. Because it was like you could use... They would really only come into play for, like, big bosses and shit. And it felt like they were, like, a powerful thing you could bring out, you know? You could, like, pull the... I could pull the Lulu out the back pocket. Do you think it's possible to reach max level with the Wizlocke? It's definitely possible. I don't know if it's realistic. I mean, there is a... Right, you could get, like, theoretically, if you did an infinite amount of runs, you would eventually get a run where, like, you get all the perfect gear drops, and every RNG fight goes your way. But at a certain point, like, what is reasonable, you know? I think you get through the third arc on a death, probably. I think you kind of get hard-walled in Caramel. I think Drunk Just Dance is, like, gonna be my wild card. I think if I ever really need to, like, have an incentive for chat to do something, that's gonna be what I hold over their head. Dude, like, 100%ing Wiz is, like, what do you even call, like, is it collecting every piece of gear as well? They nerfed Caramel? Wait, actually? Solo Hall of Heroes, if you is now so baby mode. So unbelievably baby mode. Dude, like, you can like one-shot that shit now. AI destroyed that fight. Which sucks because that was actually a fun fight. Pre-nerf Hall of Heroes was actually kind of like peak PvE King's fight. It was like unique. And they just fucking took the axe to it. They nerfed Gobsmackathon? Really? Gobsmack's definitely very possible in a Nuzlocke setting, though, because, like, you would just find a way to get Revival Blessing item cards, right? Like, you would just, like, have to go farm some niche pet or some shit. That would be, like, really inconvenient if you weren't doing a Deathless Challenge. Right? Rank 5 Stormweave? What is the likelihood I can solo Castle Darkmoor 1 and 2 as a death? I mean, with infinite resets, probably pretty reasonable. If you got really good gear and you're willing to, like, reroll for perfect RNG and shit, it, like, probably won't be too difficult. The hardest world's definitely going to be Caramel. With the exception of Avalon being really easy for some reason, the worlds, like, get harder as you go, I think. Avalon's, for some reason, is by far the easiest world, because there's just, like, not any hard fights in it. But it goes Avalon, Celestia, Zafaria, Azteca, Khrysalis. Like, they all kind of build on each other. I guess Mirror Lake might be harder than Zobalba for the level you do it, you could argue. But, I feel like just the day-to-day grind of Azteca is so much harder. I mean, I think it would be really hard with the Wizlocke rules once you get to, like, to the Walrus solos. Even some of those Novus, like the frustration guys you have to fight, just because you don't have Pierce. It'd be really hard to get Pierce with this rule set. You'd have to get lucky with Jewels, but I guess if you got lucky with Jewels. Yeah, I mean, there's some hard... the 4th arc definitely gets pretty hard. I feel like some of those Wallaroo fights, too, have just, like, some, like... pretty obnoxious RNG events, right? Like, doesn't that frustration sometimes cast, like, some bullshit? You could craft jewels. Yes. Your problem then becomes, though, like... like, you have to get gear drops. Like, you're not soloing Novus in Dragoon gear, right? And Dragoon's probably your best consistently craftable option. I don't know. I have not played Slay the Spire, no. Yeah, I think it's interesting. I also think there is, like, some rules probably have to just be changed after the 3rd arc, if you want to go through the 4th arc. Especially if you want to go through Darkmoor. Like, you probably just have to be allowed to farm for gear at a certain point. Any good recommendations for iPhone games? I mean, I really fuck with Balatro. I think Balatro transfers over to mobile pretty well. What have I been... I don't know. I haven't had a good mobile game in a while. The last good mobile game I was really grinding was TCG Pocket. Dude, Pokemon Go's lit. I will not accept Pokemon Go slander. Alright, let's lock in a little bit here. I need max crows in this fucking deck. I need something a little bit more hyped than this shit. Squeak Squad. Squeak Squad. That is not the version of that song I wanted. Okay. We have to remember here, because last time we almost threw. You have to remember the first round is shorter. And the first round is a trap round. We cannot throw by forgetting the first round is a trap. Also, brilliant big brain idea I had called Just Go First. I have a big brain play. I need prisms. That would have been bad. It revolves around just going first. This is Squeak Squad, Here Comes the Squeaks. Underrated banger. Squeak Squad, underrated game. Alright. We didn't pull anything super great here. I mean, the Prism round one's nice. We want to discard decently heavy, so we can get off a crow on this guy. This is one. You only get 3 rounds. Alright, this is chill. Now we have everything we need. They gave us the world. Do this. I think if we crit on Spellhammer, he should die. Trap round 1. I mean, we have to hit next, even though it doesn't really make sense from like a draining perspective. Just because we're gonna lose that the prism and trap if we don't. It's actually good he dumped. Yeah, I think we just got a crow here. Just gotta take the free damage when we can get it. Hold on to that just in case. Don't fizzle. What's up, Joel White? Alright, crit on the right guy, and he should be Joverton for him. This is why going first is big. Did not crit. Did not crit on anyone. What the fuck? I think I crit on Sylvester. Alright. Strategy does not change now, but we get an extra round. So we're probably just gonna blade 3 times into a crow. It's gonna suck because we're not gonna have enough. We would have liked to put crit on the water wing too. A little annoying we didn't. Of course, I somehow double pull those. What are we doing? Okay, blade here. This is round 1. I should probably actually count here. His name is Sylvester. Don't listen to anyone who tries to tell you differently. They're lying. Keep the blades going. Okay. Rid of both of these. Rid of the tower, low-key. Okay, like, that was the hardest death blade of all time to pull for some reason. This is 2. They got a lot of pips, which is a little scary. Especially because I can't crow here. Wow, crit's really annoying. 657. Damn, this person could hit me for, like, a lot. Oh, fuck. Don't crit? Okay. No crits there's big. Damn, that was double buffed. Yeah, crit there would have been bad. We're fine. That's a little annoying of a natural attack to see, although, okay. Yeah, really hoping we don't fizzle this crow that's coming up here. I low-key think we just pass here. I'm gonna change this over to balance in case we want to reshuffle. I kind of like our hand, is the thing. We just pass. We're not in danger. Honestly, ideally you pip dump. Now I'm a little bit more scared. It also gives us 2 rounds to try to crow here, which is nice. Alright. Don't fizzle, please. Big not fizzle. Big not fizzle. Why not trap? You trap and you blade on opposite rounds. Alright, double bladed. Should do a decent amount. No crit again. Oh, does a 3rd crow even kill both the mini bosses? I low-key think you guys kind of shrug this off. No, I definitely do 2k. Alright, this is round 1. I think Prism into Trap with a crow definitely kills Shark Boy. I don't know how we're gonna get Lava Girl dead. What is this? Okay, Meteor Strikes, chill. Single buffed. Low-key, that fish hits the hardest of all of them. What is this? Okay. Death Trap, not too worried about that. Keep the lower pip reshove. Honestly, I think we do this. Yeah, we definitely just Death Trap you. We really want to end this cycle with at least one of them dead, and then it'll be mission accomplished. What is this? Phoenix or Sunbird? Chill. Nothing. Alright. Probably just gonna... Ooh. This might hurt a little bit. Oh, we blocked. Okay. We definitely ghost block there. Keep this in case we want to finish off Spellhammer. I think we just pass. I think our hand's good. We just pass. I probably could get rid of Dark Pact. I don't think it carries a lot of utility just because of the way with blades getting wiped every 4 rounds. What's up, Jonathan? We're kind of hoping if we don't fizzle here, we're in really good shape. If we fizzle here, we're kind of fucked a little bit. Okay. Big 5% chance dodge. We really want to kill this guy on the right. If I crit now when I probably don't need it, of course. Actually, I might have needed that crit. Okay. 1 down. This guy is going to freaking spam his shit on me. It's fine. This guy's like done more damage than the other 2 bosses combined. But that is the nature of Sylvester's mastery. You can't do shit. Okay. I don't need prisms anymore. Hold on to that, because why the fuck not? Get rid of that. I'm not going to use that. Or can I... Ooh, interesting. Interesting pull. Actually, that's not even... I can't use that, because I don't want something that costs a pip. Alright, bubble change. This is 1 again. I only count to 2 for some reason. I don't know why. His name's Sylvester. I don't care what anyone tries to tell you. He's like the cat from Looney Tunes. I love that cat. I think about that cat a lot, actually. Bang. Alright. Again, fizzling here would be less of a big deal. It'd just be kind of annoying. But if we don't fizzle here and we just double blade up, this guy's gonna chip damage at us, but he should be dead next round. Which shouldn't matter too much. Kind of a W hand. I don't think we've pulled a single feint yet, which isn't that big of a deal, because I wouldn't have used it, but it is kind of a crazy coinky dink. Okay. Drain here should just kill you, right? Should be GG. There's the feint. We just want this one dead. Once we're in a 1v1 situation, we're chilling. The problem is I should have brought lower pip hits. So I'd be able to feint stack. Because if I can't feint here and build up to a hit. Which is a little annoying. I mean, I guess we could... Do I wait around? Do I wait a cycle? I just wait a cycle. I don't think that's the dumbest idea. I gotta wait 2 cycles, but it's a little annoying. Whatever. I can hit the blade cycle and I can hit a feint cycle. I just have to let 1 cycle go by. Should not be the end of the world. We should live through it. Yeah, we have both our crows. I think we just skip a cycle. I don't think it's the end of the world. Yeah, now that his minions are dead, he's not as scary. He's probably gonna dump, like... Ooh, this could actually be... Nope. We are fine. Alright, I think this is the round, right? I think this is my blade round? Yep, okay. Blade here. Into just a crow. Although we could pull for like a side deck. Or main... And we could pull for more blades, I guess. We might have to reshuffle here. Because I think even a triple buffed, one of them being a feint, like, really just doesn't do that much. Unless we crit. It's an interesting pull, but I don't really want it. Can I pull for... Loki can't be greedy. I might just fucking send this. I'm just gonna fucking send this. I probably should have kept Deer Knight. But whatever. Just send this. Get ready for our feint round. We'll be fine. Free 2k damage, free full heal. We'll survive. Just gonna be a little slow. Probably should have brought side deck feints. Just to expedite this part, but... Whatever. This is 3, right? Oh, now I pull that. That's kind of annoying. Whatever. And then this is 4. Okay. Now we just trap stack. The thing is I have reshuffle. So if I don't kill, I can just reshuffle. We can stall all day on this guy. The way we built our deck was like we kind of just didn't even worry about finishing him off. Because you can just whittle him down if you use drains. He just does not have the facilities to really kill you. That's 2. Honestly, get rid of both of those. This is 3. I mean, this is like a decently... This is like quad buffed hit. It's equivalent of 4 blades, right? So hopefully it does decent damage. Hopefully. I did not pull a fucking... Oh, and now I pull that? Alright, whatever. Do not fizzle, please. It would just be inconvenient. Okay, big. This has to do, like, at least 4K, right? Can I crit, please? Okay. Actually go through crit, please. Okay, 5K's big. That's nice to see. Very pleased with that. Very pleased. What's he at? 4.5? I just don't think we're gonna have enough cards to get out of this without reshuffling. I guess I didn't discard, like, fucking anything, though. But I think if we build up a blade and just fucking... whatever, we'll be fine. I don't see a universe we could die now. Also because blades will build up pips passively, right? So we should be chilling. Oh, that's a big blade pull. Big blade pull. Alright, one more blade and then we gotta hit. I think we're gonna have to reshuffle next. I can't imagine we have too many. I guess we didn't discard a single crow, though. I don't see a world this does 4K. I am not a believer. Yeah, not even fucking close. Can I please just have one more random hit? I don't. I think I'm getting greedy. You know what? Let's gamble for it, though. Even if I guess I discarded Deer Knight. Why do I curse? I don't know. How I was born and raised. Come on, give me tell me I have... I don't have a hit in here, there's no way. Wait, if I discard everything and then reshuff, I could pull one and still hit this cycle. Come on. I know you want to give it to me. Give me the crow. Dang it! Oh, rip all those traps. Rip them all. So sad. What are we, what? Okay. Where? is... Where are the crows? Where are the crows? What? What? This kills, right? Watch me, like... Watch him live on 1 health. That's the kind of fight this would. I better get the robe. Can I get the robe? Do not give me the boots. I do not want the boots. I would rather get nothing than giving me the boots. Robe or nothing. Robe or nothing. Robe or nothing. Robe or nothing. Don't you dare give me the boots. Oh, that's not the right robe. Two robe drops and none of them are the right one? Really? Kind of devious, don't we think? Damn, I thought that second one was gonna be it. Oh well. Well, so you know what that makes doing Waterworks and risking the entire run, right? A complete waste of everybody's time. A complete waste of time. Just respawn it. No chests. You only get 1 roll. Only get 1 roll. Damn. Damn. Oh well. Oh well. At least we tried, right? At least we tried. It was fun, right? It was fun, maybe. Got a message my account was locked, but I just re-entered my password and it let me in. Wiz does that sometimes, actually. It's a 50-50 chance whether they actually make you go to the website to unlock it or not. It's a fun little thing they do. It's a fun little inside joke they have at the King's Isle office. It's one of their classic bits. I get it every time I accidentally type my password in wrong because I think I have caps lock on. And then it's a 50-50 chance whether it makes me actually go to the website or not. What lore would you want a Wizard 101 TV show to follow? I don't think a Wizard 101 TV show would be any good. Like, I feel like it's not a deep enough story to adapt. Like, you'd have to follow the Malistaire line, right? Like, games are really hard to adapt, especially one that has a protagonist that doesn't talk. Because it's like most of what the story is driven by is your actions. So you're saying your password is in all caps? No, I just have a fat pinky that has caps lock on a lot of the time. Sydney Sweeney as Philomea? Have I considered removing my pinky? I think that's a little bit extreme. Just a tad. And on this episode, we will defeat and collect Greyhorn mercenaries. I think that's like the classic issue that like video game adaptations have, though. Is like the actual act of like defeating Greyhorn mercenaries is the experience. It's not like the narrative of it. I've had an account since 2012. I recently logged back in and to my surprise all my wizards were gone. Damn, that's fucked. That is pretty fucked. Support's usually very good about that shit, surprisingly. KI support's kind of the best branch of the company. I mean, I think the Fallout 1 TV show just has more potential to be set in that universe. Like, I don't think there's anything super spectacular about the Wiz universe that, like, setting a TV show in it would, like, be good. I don't know. I guess you could take, like, the very rough elements of the story, right? And, like, build on them. I think, like, guy goes evil trying to bring back giant dragon to revive his dead wife could be interesting. But, like, the actual, like, quest-to-quest action would have to be, like, completely changed, right? Dude, I love the Sonic movies. I'm the biggest Sonic movie believer. I just think like you would have to embellish so much about the game at that point. You might as well just make like an inspired, you know? But yeah, I don't even think it'd be worth it at that point to call it a Wizard 101 show. My guilty pleasure is the Pixels Adam Sandler movie. That's your deepest shame? You like the Pixels movie? What's my guilty pleasure movie? That's a good question. You know what movie's like not even a guilty pleasure, but it's just like I probably wouldn't bring it up on like a first date is the Lego Batman movie. I actually think the Lego Batman movie is one of the funnier movies I've ever watched. That's the only piece of Batman media that I enjoyed. I think the Lego Batman movie goes undeservingly hard. Over the Hedge is not a shameful movie. I think Lego Batman might be my favorite superhero adaptation. That movie's hilarious. Over the Hedge, I would bring up on a. I don't think I would be like ashamed of that. I love animated movies that have animals as protagonists. That's like most of my favorite movies, especially if it's a dog. What do you plan to do for Belloc? Okay, Belloc is like the most fraudulent. Like his later fights are harder, but Belloc 1 is like the easiest fight of all time. You just buy a Death Bat's TC and the fight is like you one-shot him. It's ridiculous. I mean, my parents have dogs. I grew up having like a herd of dogs in my house at all times. Belloc Azteca is much harder. That's a fight we're gonna have to theory craft a little bit more. When the time comes. How many? I only have 1 max right now. I have like 5 wizards that are like level 150 and up. I've just never bothered to play through the recent content on them. I haven't gotten around to it. One day I might just go fucking level them all or some shit, but... Rocking the Suburbs? I don't think I'm too familiar with this soundtrack. I don't have a single pirate max. I guess my musketeer's max. It just hasn't played the recent content. Ciao. Have you ever played for 24 hours straight? I have. I had to do it during World in Review. Not World in Review. Fucking what's the name of that game? The video. I did it during 0 to Max in 1 week. The big talent it has is spell proof. That's all I really care about it getting. Shit like Hippo Plenty and like shit like Hippo Plenty and extra health and stuff are nice, but like they're not tripping over them. Not gonna go like super hard for them, you know. The Goonathon? I don't think that's what it was called. 0 to Max in 1 week. What's my favorite cheese? Probably cheddar. I think it's just too versatile to not be the best. Just far too versatile. Way too much upside in that cheese. I mean, the hardest part about 0 to Max is realistically level 50 to 100. Oh, 0 to 140 is like not that much easier. If you could just skip the second arc, I could probably get to max in 3 days. Like, the second arc is just so long. You gotta be kidding me. So bad. So bad. So bad. Not your best work. Not your best work, chat. Not your best work.
What would you have to teach us? We are mighty.
I mean, I grew up playing as a death. It was like my first big wizard that I got to high level. So, like, nostalgia dictates I'm a death fan. I think objectively, if I wasn't allowed to, like, say death, I think Storm's the most fun. I think soloing on Storm is, like, actually requires a little bit more thought for a lot of the game. And you can also play really, really fast, which I enjoy. It's one of those things where, like, you gotta walk before you can run. So, like, I'll think about doing an Arc 3 Nuzlocke if I can ever get through an Arc 2 Nuzlocke. I think Arc 3 would be kind of a layup. It'd be almost a victory lap in a lot of ways. Right? Whereas Arc 4 would be fucking hard. I low-key think there's almost not enough content in Arc 3 to make a video on. I think you'd have to combine Arc 3 and 4. The problem becomes if you fail a run on, like, Arc 4, it's so much money. You know, I might have to one-shot it on the wizard that wins, you know? Arc 3 and 4 Goon Ability tier list. What a well-educated comment. The stakes are much higher. Well done. Yeah. I don't think elixirs are just a pure tax write-off. Honestly, I think Rat, Medulla's been nerfed, but I mean, Medulla would still be hard. Dude, honestly, Trident's been nerfed so hard, I don't think it would be that hard. They destroyed Trident. Trident's like, it was actually pathetic the last time I fought it. A Trident's now just like a 20,000 health boss, right? It's absurd. I've never seen a boss as crazily nerfed as the Trident. Yeah, solo Rat could be tough. Because Rat's got some good cheats that I would have to cook up a strat to deal with. I think that would be the hardest. Medulla could be hard. Dude, I also think, like, there's that one, the good heads fight could be kind of tough. Good heads. What's that guy's name? That guy sucks. Good heads. The guy you fight before Medulla. That guy sucks to solo. Dint is so toxic. Just get lucky. It's actually probably the best strategy. Just only hit good heads. But I mean, like, Baba Yaga, you probably have to think a little bit for, but I don't think it's hard. I don't think it's a run killer as long as you come prepared. I guess it also depends, like, what gear I get, right? If I'm trying to... Dude, if I'm trying to solo... If I'm trying to solo... Rat on a level 100 with, like, not Darkmoor gear, it could get really fucking hard. So maybe. Dude, my gear would be so bad by that point. It's like, I don't know. I think that actually is the interesting part of that challenge, to be honest. I don't think it's easy. I still don't think it's easy on a death. Yeah, I gotta think about the fact that I would be rocking like 20 resist and 80, like at most like 80 damage. I mean, my stats really... Is there a crafted gear set that's better than this? At level 100? I don't think so. So like what? I'm using this gear probably through the rest of the run. I mean, I'll definitely get better rings, right? I'll get some better rings, a better fame. That's it. I could get really lucky and get like a Khrysalis wand drop, would be pretty sick. But that's like definitely not guaranteed. There's some good crafted Azteca hats. Really? I've never crafted gear in Azteca. Never done it. Never done it. I've never done late game crafting really. Unless it was like the meta set. Post Arc 3. Khrysalis Wand Ring of Fame? But they're not craftable, right? Yeah, I got fucked at Waterworks. I didn't get anything. Hey. How far? I mean, I think it's definitely possible with this rule set to beat Morganthe. Khrysalis is gonna be evil. For sure. Gonna take a lot of theory crafting and stuff. Just get them dropped. I didn't consider that. Isn't the wand doesn't the wand drop from the tree fight? Isn't that like after the fucking whatever? And that's like not gonna be a level 100 wand. I need level 90 gear, and I don't think there's a level 90 wand that's gonna be better. Unless I get like some crazy drop that I just don't even know about. You know? Yeah, I mean if it drops at level 99, it's not gonna help me. So I'm gonna be locked at 90 that whole world. Like, honestly, I think we're kind of peaked gear-wise. Like, excluding Ring and a Fame. Unless there's some wand I'm just not even, like, that's better than the Sky Iron. That just edges it out somehow. Yeah, I mean, Ghost Dog level 90 is gonna be fun. Ghost Dog will be fun. Ravenly will be fun. Although I do think because I am deaf, I should be able to get good set gear. Hopefully. Yeah, I think I want to do all the Khrysalis at 90. The Sword of Kings is way better. Yeah, you're right. That's like the mythical sword from Avalon. I forgot about that one. That one's probably pretty good stats-wise, right? I don't like switching back and forth between a boss deck and a mob deck in this challenge. I've tried it in the past and I inevitably end up with the wrong deck on. So I just carry the like optimal hard boss deck at all times and I just deal with not being able to pull cards. I'm fighting Ghost Dog right now. Give me the scouting report. Give me his weakness. Does he wear a knee brace or something? Okay, I'm hitting the stanky leg. Hitting the stanky leg. You can't give out insider information. Would you do it for a Scooby snack? What about 2 Scooby snacks? What would you be willing to give up for a real-life Scooby snack? I think I'd cut off a toe. I think I would. Like a real lore-accurate Scooby snack, I think I'd cut off a toe. I don't think I'd go big toe, but little toe, I could definitely cut off a little toe for a Scooby snack. My soul. My mortal coil. The question is, like, do you think they're really that good, or do you think Shaggy is just so high all the time he thinks they're that good, you know? Are they really a reliable source? Can we trust them? I don't know if we can trust Scooby-Doo. All this for a dog treat with Coke? I don't know, they're hyped up pretty hard. When are you gonna finish Lego Star Wars? At some point. I don't know, it's kind of hard when I leave a game to like want to go back to it. I almost want to wait till I have someone to play with or some shit to make the sequel more interesting. Maybe I can rope someone in to play it with me. And then we can play episode 2. Or the second set of levels. Maybe I just let all of chat control the second character. We can do it Twitch Plays Pokemon style. Yeah, I don't ever want to play games with Dusty. I don't negotiate with terrorists. Ooh, I just saw that. The new Lego Batman game. I will definitely play that. For sure, for sure. Lego building stream when? Dude, Legos are too fucking expensive. I do want to start back up my Bionicle collecting. Lasagna and garlic bread does sound fire. Dude, I haven't had good garlic bread in so long. Someone said that last stream, and I was like, fuck, I haven't had garlic bread in months. I feel like the fun for Legos, for me, is like them being real. Especially, like, I love Bionicles, bro. I've contemplated just buying big lots of, like, Bionicles and trying to, like, just salvage sets from them. I think about Bionicles at least once a week. That's actually pretty conservative. At least multiple times a week. Is this a stream sniper? Who are you? 4th age PvP warlord? How did you edge this so perfectly? Fourth age PvP warlord. Yeah, I don't really care as long as they don't join the battle. I think there are ethical snipers. I still am totally gonna hide my screen though. I'm sorry. I appreciate you not joining, but I can't risk it. I can't risk it. You'll inspire someone who will come and fucking... whatever. We don't need Logan. No more Logans. Yeah, I don't really mind if people stream snipe just to, like, dance in the background. It's just like I'm gonna switch realms because of the history of, like... Can't risk it. As much as I wish I could. Not need this many traps. I don't know why I have so many fucking traps in this deck. What have I ever done to you? I'm sorry, Logan. I can't risk it. What was Logan's name? Dude, Logan, I had a stream sniper during my no pips run. That was so toxic. Because a lot of the streams for that video were like, I had to fight like, troubled warriors in for couch potatoes, and like obviously can't do that, and like there would always be people farming it, so like he would be able to track me down. And he would just fucking stream snipe me. And he would join my battles. And he would just like... It wasn't even like he was joining to help. He would join and just pass. So I would fucking, like, lose. It was so... Or just to waste everyone's time. Actually, top 10. He was a super villain, bro. He would sit and refresh pages on the fucking thing until he found me. Just so he could ruin my fights. Dylan Butterfly was an ethical stream sniper. Dylan Butterfly just was a very good stream sniper somehow. He just kept finding me. Yeah, it was fucking devious. Dude, it was also so annoying because, like, for those streams, like, I had to farm so many couch potatoes that it would be better if I was, like, fucking able to live stream it and talk to people, but he ruined that. I think your viewers have changed since then. It was not someone who was, like, trying to help and just didn't understand. It was someone who was, like, actively just trying to ruin the fucking stream. Like, it wasn't like this guy didn't understand what he was doing. It was, like, very clearly, like, he was just trying to be annoying. The problem is, like, do they even have the capabilities to put, like, XQC on a private server? Can they even do that? I also think they should just pay, like, a big-time fucking streamer to play the game or some shit. That would be my, like, thing. I would pay someone that has a younger audience. What's up, Koala? I just think it would... I don't even think it's KingsOut's fault in that. It would be hard. Because, like, if XQC randomly decides to get on one day, like, the fucking magnitude of, like, having to contact him and get him, you know, it would be difficult. You cannot pay someone to play this game. I think you could. The problem is, even if they pay a big streamer, they'll just drop it as soon as the contract ends. Yeah, I don't know. I think part of your problem is you have a kids game that is like, or a game that's geared for. It's so hard to like compete with Fortnite. Like you're never gonna bring the youngins back to the game. Yeah, bring Aiden. Dude, Aiden Ross talks about Wiz all the time. I just don't think his audience would be like, it's just too slow paced. Way too slow paced. Far too slow of a game. Ali A Wiz would go hard. Now that's an idea. Now that is an idea. They're not Wallies, they're false prophets. I think this kills, actually. Trippy Red had a song about Wizard 101. He definitely played it. He talked about it on like a Jinxie stream. What's up, Rain? How are you? If you're counting the first run that had slightly different rules... Oh my god, we are dropping frames. Who stole all my fucking frames? Another classic Edurome performance. I mean, Waterworks got a little interesting for a little while. But we kind of balled the fuck out. I am lagging like crazy right now. I like you need to pee too. Bad. Dude, it's like, it's an Edurome fucking performance of a lifetime, bro. Par for the course with Edurome. I want to get into a fight and just let it fucking build up pips. And then I'll go pee. Passive income, my Wizard 101. Jeffrey Island leader died to Cronus. Died to Cronus. Got kind of mogged. Yeah, the playlist is looping. And switch it. Waterworks got a little scary for a second. One of the quad fights kind of got scary. We fizzled against the squid a couple times, which made it a little too close for comfort. But overall, we kind of balled. I got nothing. I got nothing good, which sucked. I didn't get a single drop from it. I don't even think I got a mega snack, so... What are you gonna do? Jeffrey Island leader did not kill himself. Jeffrey Island leader did not abracadabra. fight here? There's a lot of mob fights in this world. Holy shit. Hello, Miss Zebra. I'm great. How are you? I have not played Lego Universe, no. Is that like the three? I played one of the like 3D Lego Builder games when I was really little. That was like centuries ago now. I'm gonna fight here. Not even a fucking thing here. The Lego MMO? I don't think I've ever played that. Definitely haven't played that. Woo! Fuck. Winter Moon or Handsome Fomori? Alright, I'm gonna go pee. I don't know when the fuck. Is there gonna be a fight right here? Okay, yes, I will do this. Actually, I might pee for a while. Alright, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Hold on. Alright. Fuck a raider. And Loki gotta fill my water too. I'm eating 7 Whoppers. I actually just went out and purchased a Burger King chain. Mm-hmm. The bathroom's actually a front. I was dealing drugs. I've started a life of crime. But it's okay, because I'm an anti-hero. Because I'm a chemistry teacher and I have cancer. And me and my partner, Jesse Pinkman, are gonna do a bunch of fuck shit. I will probably not do zigzag. I don't think it's realistic to do with my rules. Consistently deathless, and then even then the drop rates are so ass. I just don't think it's worth it to even try. I think there would be easier ways to solve the accuracy problem than going and trying to grind one of the hardest dungeons in the game. Could be wrong, though. Please advise. I mean, the bigger problem is, like, the accuracy. I guess I've lost both of my death runs to fizzles. I mean, accuracy jewels only go so high, right? This is just like the worst rage bait. Like, we've had this bit. Like, I can't get the zigzag robe. I can't do it. It doesn't work. It's too hard of a dungeon. The dungeon's too hard for little old Zerat. But what if the enemies just kill me first? What do I do then? Yeah, maybe if I could get the zigzag robe, I could beat zigzag. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, but 170 is a bigger number than 100, so I think it would be tough. I don't know if the rules command is working anymore. Might be broken. Just fucking copy and paste them. It'll be like it's working. Hold up. No, that's not gonna work. They're too long. Close enough. Okay, we are on the snake's footprint. We were on quest 68 of 148. But we did take the time to do Waterworks. So I think we're still on pace to 2-stream this shit. I think we are on the pace. I might call it here soon. There are just so many fucking defeat and collect quests. Stop at quest 69. I like that idea. Dude, I also like, why is Wiz all of a sudden running so shittily? Alright, this is quest 69. We'll call it here. I am waiting to graduate. I'm still on campus until I do. Alright, W stream. My shit's dying. I don't know. I don't even know if you can hear me. They stole my bitrate. Alright, don't do anything I wouldn't personally do. Hopefully this Wi-Fi figures itself out. See you all. I will be live Saturday probably for a drinking stream. I will be uploading a Minecraft video tomorrow if you want to watch that. So, be on the lookout for that. Bye.